Starting lineups for the Rangers. You're going to see Daudette, Fullerton, Marlowe, Cecilian, Padilla, Chase, Mullen, Hamilton, Legata, and then Ashcraft on the mound. For the Cowboys, we'll start with the battery. Jadrian Martinez on the mound. Fabian Ferreira behind the plate. From third to first around the infield, we'll go around the horn. Taiga Sato, Diego Munoz, Joe Romero, Kobe Lehman. Right to left in the outfield, you got Roy Pacheco, Chase Stewart, and Alex Admire. Zach Daudette will step into the box here for the Rangers.
Now batting, shortstop, number 12, Zach Daudette.
And the first pitch from Martinez. It's going to be outside for ball number 1. First matchup between these teams yesterday. The Cowboys were going back and forth there for a while with the Rangers, but the Rangers ultimately pulled out on top. Ball in there for strike number 1. 1-1 count here to Daudette. Cowboys came out swinging as well as the Rangers, but ultimately in the end, couple base running mistakes that one's a little jam shot. Joe Romero will leap up and make the play. Ultimately, the base running mistakes, as I was saying, were what would later come on to hurt the Cowboys. Ramirez is a in, out, work your eyes, kind of make your eye level change, your eye where you're looking to see the pitch change, but also has a good complementary off-speed pitch to accompany that. Offense will look to get some movement. Snap, pass, looks to throw. He's going to survey. He's going to go deep down the left side, and he's going to have his man for a moment, but dropped as he hit the ground. The pass was intended for the slot receiver, number 24, Gavin Gonzalez, as he had made the grab until he hit the floor. It's live here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. We'll give you a bit of a rundown of how we ended up here, 28-0 here in the first quarter, as we work to get our scoreboard back up and running. Well, started off with the opening kickoff, return for a touchdown by Brennan Deisler, followed by a turnover by the Indians after a slur of penalties hurt the Indians' offense, which then brought us to a touchdown pass from Nathan Gonzalez to Elijah Ortiz. Happy birthday as well to Elijah Ortiz here on the broadcast. Followed up by another touchdown for the Cardinals, which was a pick six on a deep pass. Nathan Gonzalez took that one all the way back. And then another touchdown run that time by Ortiz. Ortiz having 2 touchdown runs today. And we are working to get a scoreboard back up and running. But what's better than Friday Night Lights? Really not a lot better than Friday Night Lights, bringing you a little bit of 3A football here in New Mexico. I appreciate you joining me. My name is Jace Hinton. If you enjoyed the broadcast, that's my name. If you don't, my name is Josh. Here in the press box. Back looks to throw. Got his man in Gonzalez. What looked to be a screen. He's going to go up and around. He's going to make a man miss, break a couple tackles, and he will be brought down at about the goal line, about the 1-yard line. Special teams has been a strong suit today for the Cardinals. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is got the distance, and it is good. Brennan Deisler, good from 38, makes it 31-0 with 11:45 left here in the second quarter. When we come back, Cobra's offense looking to get something going here on Daily Press Sports Live. We'll take the snap and roll to his left. Pressure everywhere. He looks to throw. He's going to go down the sideline. Incomplete. Great defensive play there by the Cardinals defense. Diego Maez with the deflection on the coverage. Snap, looks to throw. Pump fakes once, going deep down the sideline. And it is dropped Almost intercepted there by the Cardinals. The defensive back kind of turned into the receiver. And we're back here on Daily Press Sports Live. First play, well, there's another penalty marker. These referees definitely know how to use those penalty markers. I tell you something. They've been throwing them all night long. I think that's a song, something about all night long. I don't really know. I'm not very good with music. That's why I do sports, kids. I tell you something. Actually, that might be an AC/DC song. I can't lie to you there. Penalty marker, though, it'll be holding against the Robertson Cardinals, who lead 31-0 here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. 9:02 remaining here in the second quarter before we end our first half. They line up two receivers to both sides. Man in motion, snap. Gonzalez is going to flip a little jet sweep. Going down the left sideline, makes a move. Good tackle there by the defensive back for the Indians. The right, he's going to have the edge. He's going to make a cut back. There will be a flag, so this one will be coming back. But nonetheless, now he made his way down the left sideline towards the pylon. Touchdown, Cardinals. But this may be the snap. He'll get it. He'll run a draw right up the middle, make a move. Another one. Touchdown, Robertson. Down. Looks to be as if they're going to go for it, try to pick up the first and keep this drive alive. This is the most momentum that Cobre has had on the offensive day. Pass, looks to throw, got a man over the middle, it's intercepted. Nathan Gonzalez again with the interception. His second of the day, he's going to go down the sideline, get out of bounds, and it'll be a Cardinal interception. There is a flag on the field. We will check on it. What we got for you is a lot to a little of a scoreboard. Robertson 38, Cobre nothing. The game started off with a first career touchdown for Brendan Deisler on the kick return for a touchdown. Followed by a 3-and-out by the Cobre Indians offense, which then turned into another touchdown. Elijah Ortiz on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Followed up by a pick six of Nathan Gonzalez. Followed up by Robertson offense just dominating today, having a heck of a day. Nick Cobre's defense hasn't really had an answer, nonetheless had an answer on offense either today for Robertson to find a way to stop him.
You saw a little glimmer of hope there as you got to the end of the second quarter, and that drive that Cobre finally put together. You saw a little glimmer of life and thought, okay, well maybe there's some hope here, and we'll certainly see. You think when you're that deep in the hole, 38-0, that's rough. And of course, you reach the point where the New Mexico Activities Association has the rule. Once a team's up by 35 points, no matter what quarter you're in, the clock just keeps running. And so the last part of that second quarter would have gone by real fast if it weren't for all those penalty flags.
Yeah, and that's been a story today. Penalties on both teams really hurting them. Penalties for Robertson, penalties on Cobre. The second half adjustments from Cobre are going to have to be, A, clean up the penalties, and B, drive the football. They're having a hard time running the football, but you get a little bit of those screen passes. They start to work a little bit after a while. I think that's going to be kind of the substitution for the run game for the Indians here in the second half if they are to get out from under that 35-point gap. And the other thing on the defensive side, you've got to stop the offense. Nathan Gonzalez has had too much time in the passing game for the Cardinals, so going to have to bring a little bit of pressure. You might have to roll the dice a little bit, get a little gamble going here, Nick.
Got to imagine they're having a pretty intense conversation. In Thursday's edition of the Daily Press, talked a little bit about you're in your last year here at New Mexico Highlands.
Yes, I'm in my final year here at New Mexico Highlands. I am originally from Fruita, Colorado, western part of Colorado, about 4 hours west of Denver. Entering my fourth and final year here, been working in sports information as well as sports media for 4 years here at New Mexico Highlands. And, it's my first exposure to New Mexico high school football. I have done state volleyball and state basketball as well for the NMAA and broadcasting. And, yeah, that's a little bit about me there.
And this is when you're done with school. This is what you want to do with your life?
Yes, this is what I want to do with my life. I've been wanting to be a broadcaster since I was a child. I was the kid that woke up in the morning to get ready for school and watch SportsCenter rather than cartoons. Also, Saturday mornings, I grew up a big college football fan. I'm a big University of Colorado fan, as I try to ignore my laptop that's showing me the score of that game right now. But, you know, and I think this is appropriate to say with what tomorrow means for College Game Day, Coach Corso's final game. Coach Corso, of course, is the reason I got into broadcasting. So being able to see his final episode tomorrow will be very cool, and just I enjoy broadcasting. You know, sports is my vehicle. I'm in the entertainment business, and sports is my vehicle.
There are definitely less opportunities to get started in the business now than there once were. That's for sure.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's a tough industry to break into, but you know, any opportunity I get to do a little broadcasting, I'm going to take advantage of it for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Jay Dominguez at quarterback. He'll line up in the pistol. There will be a snap. He'll roll to his left. Stops at his feet. Pressure in his face. He's going to take off down the left side. He's going to make a good throw, though. Little flip pass. Little Patrick Mahomes action there. Picks up about 9. On the receiving end of that was Aaron Harrington. For a 9-yard gain, it'll bring up second down and about 1 yard line. 1 yard. Yeah, 1 yard line. 1 yard here for the Indians. Drops back, looks to throw. He's going to be a quick hitter. Good catch there. That'll be a first down. Noah Rodriguez making the good catch. He's been the leading receiver today for the Indians, as a great pass was made by Jay Dominguez. Beautiful pass by Dominguez. Even better, climb the ladder, Noah Rodriguez, and make a great grab. First down and 10 to go here. Rodriguez coming towards the near sideline. Dominguez takes the snap. He'll roll that way. Stops at his feet. Pressure in his face. He's going to scramble. Now he's going to take off. Down the left side, he'll get out of bounds after a pick of about 3. It'll be second down for the Indians. 9:05 on the clock as it winds down. Couple substitutions coming in here for the Cardinals. Snap, he'll get it's a fake punt. Flag on the field, doesn't matter. Big hit at the end of that one. There's a flags that are going to fly in there. So I think you're going to see offsetting penalties here. Big hit at the end of that one. Going to hand off. It'll be pulled by Gonzalez. He's going to have an open field. He's down the left sideline. One man to beat. Makes a move, and he's brought down at about the 19-yard line of the Indians. And the Cardinals are in the red zone here with the lead. He'll look to throw. It'll be a quick hitter screen. He's got room up the middle. He's going to make a couple moves. He's going to make a man miss. He's going to be to the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Just what you did not.
Man. Snap. Drops back. Looks to pass. Still throwing the football. Got his man across the 50, across the 45. Makes another move. Runs a man over at the 40. Still going down to about the 32-yard line of the